Are 2 seconds into the stream, already starting to slur my words. That's not a good sign. But here we are. And we are in a new location. I am in my garage. Brand new location. Same stream though. Still haven't missed a stream. Feels wonderful to say that. Especially since we're in a new location that isn't so pleasing to be in. It is very cold right now. Very cold. In fact, it's so cold I'm wearing gloves. But we're here and we're continuing our standard climb. Let's go, baby. I've been on a hot streak lately. Last 2 times I played this game, I had my best win streak, and then I continued it the next day I played. I didn't play back-to-back days. I went win streak off. A little bit of a win streak. Not really a win streak, but I was playing pretty good. I think I went 2 for 3. Instantaneously got all the coins for that day. So I was playing pretty good. Needless to say, I was playing pretty good. All right. He has some cool sleeves, that's for sure, but can't glean any information besides on what kind of deck he's playing. Oh, he had to put a card back. Let's go. It's starting pretty good for me. He's playing, I thought that was a mountain for a second, but it's a swamp. That's not very good for me. I don't like to see that. What does this say? Sacrifice this creature, return target. Okay, it's just a 1/1 basically. I'm fine with it being a 1/1. Let's see. Do I want to see if he'll trade? Let's see if he'll trade. 1 attacker next. If he wants to trade, I'm gonna say, oh wait, it was still a trade. Okay, that's fine actually. That's actually the best case scenario because I forgot that this was a +1/+0 and not a +1/+1. Which one do I want to do here? Probably this one, actually. I think I want to do this one just for the added benefit of buffing up my veteran survivor a little bit next turn. That's why I did that. Plus, I did 2 damage to his face, so this game's starting off pretty good. Oh, it's one of these freaking decks. I hate reanimator decks. I need to play as fast as possible to have a chance here. I literally couldn't care less. Oh, he didn't like what he milled, so he left. Best case scenario for me. Literally, I did not want to have to go through the utter torture of seeing that one demon in the graveyard. I was going to have to play fast as lightning. The good news is that I won. The bad news is that this is looking pretty not so good for us. It's going to take a while to hit that 25. I wonder if we can complete that in one stream. Because we don't do a lot of creature killing in this deck. We do a lot of fly over the opponent's creatures and do some damage that way. We do a lot of that, or at least we try to. But destroying creatures, that's something we don't do very often. So let's see if we can get lucky with some trades here. All right, I'm playing against Blue Bonnet. That sounds familiar. Blue Bonnet, as in, isn't that like a pepper? A Blue Bonnet pepper, I think? I don't know why that sounds so familiar to me. I haven't heard that in a fortnight, that's for sure. Optimus Scavenger, I hate playing it, especially against red. I know he's going to kill it. Please don't. Hopefully he has better uses for the 2 mana. A 2-drop mana creature? A 2 mana creature, please? Please? Oh, he's looking at it. That's not a good sign. Oh, he did it. He did it. Well, I had to try, you know what I mean? I had to at least try. And if I play this, at least he'll have to pay the ward cost, you know what I'm saying? He will have probably 3 mana to pay a 1-drop plus the 2. He may do it. He just looked at the Wonder Weave, so he may do it. I don't want him to, but it's a possibility. Please don't. I really want that creature to stay alive, my friend. And I use that term loosely here. Use it very loosely. Oh, he's doing it. God, he's such a loser. I hate this guy. Oh, wait a second. What the heck did he do? Deals 5 damage to target creature with... Did he not realize that the ward was 2? Is he a noob like me? Surely he jests. Surely he does. I think I'm just going to go for it then. You know, he doesn't have any mana to stop me. That's for sure. Now I can play Optimus Scavenger right now, or do I want to go even further aggressive? I mean, that's going to get got for sure. But I think I'm going to go this way just to make the ethereal armor even better. That was my game plan there. And he's running low on cards already. hope he makes a stupid mistake again. He was looking at the wrong card. He should have been looking at the Optimus Scavenger the entire time. So I think this guy's a noob, just like me. However, I have made stupid mistakes like that before, so I can't really blame him that much. But this guy's getting pretty annoying to deal with. But I have a lot of answers in my hand. I'm flying. And this Wonder Weave is about to get freaking massive. Absolutely just crazily big. It's not going to be game, but it's going to be Ward 2-2 and 12 to the face. Man, I'm playing even more aggro than the red player right now, and it feels pretty good. He may have something to kill it. He may. However, all right, let's see. Okay, I think I'm good. That's a flyer, but I'm way bigger than that. I'm way bigger than that. Do I want to play this or save it just in case? I guess it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to play it just because that's the fun thing to do. And now he's going to have to sacrifice his dragon, his precious dragon. He's not. He's just going to lose. That was easy. I just realized I didn't destroy a single creature. So I'm no closer to getting the gold. Which kind of sucks, but we'll take the win for sure. Can't complain too much when you get the win, especially when you get at least a little bit of consolation coinage. All right, let's go again. Let's do 3 in a row right now. I did not, when I moved this setup into the garage, well, I didn't really have a choice. I guess I could have left it in that room and try to stage that room a little bit okay with the bed and everything, but it would have been cramped. The realtor probably wouldn't have been happy. So I felt like this was the only thing, especially since if they're going to show the house, that means that all my stuff, my precious belongings, when it comes to like my streaming setup, it's not going to get stolen in here, right? It's going to get a lot more easily stolen and put in their pocket if it's in the house. You know what I'm saying? That was my thought process. But that being said, I did not expect the cold to cut through me like a knife. It is blisteringly cold out. Absolutely blistering. Okay. I think I want to do my Optimus Scavenger instead of my Veteran Survivor, even though that's a lightning rod for removal. It really is, and I want it to stay. But we'll see what happens. A life gain deck usually plays Sheltered by Ghost, from what I've seen, and he's not doing it. Okay, that's great. Okay, which one's worse here? What does it say? Whenever one or more rabbits, birds, or mice control enter scry other rabbits, birds, you get... Okay, what's worse? I think if it's a life gain deck, I got to get rid of this little guy, right? That seems to usually be all a part of their strats. But do I wait another turn to do it? That's the question here. I think I kind of want to. I think I kind of want to. What happens if I do, though? I'm going to try it. It's not very aggressive. I mean, it's kind of aggressive, but not in like the typical way that you would think an aggressive player is going to go about it. I'm going to be aggressive by waiting a turn. That's something usually this deck doesn't do very well at. Oh, I'm totally fine with that. If that's all he does that turn, I am totally fine with that. In fact, that makes me feel like I made a good choice. Now, which one do I want to... Is feeling less and less like he's playing a life gain deck and more of just like a tribal deck? And if that's the case, I kind of want to get rid of this thing. But if I make the mistake of doing that, I'll feel quite like a donkey, to say the least. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to get rid of the life gain. And I have to buff this up. I have to buff it up again. So my Optimus Scavenger is about to get just absolutely massive. However, I'm putting a lot of faith into this one creature, so I'm going to actually hold up my Shard Mages, and I'm going to attack while the Gettin's going. The Gettin's going good? The Gettin's going hot? The guy, something. Yeah, so what could he possibly have? Whatever he has. I've never seen the likes of before, that's for sure. And now I'm ahead of him. So I think the life gain shenanigans is null and void at the moment. So this is the moment of truth if it is a life gain deck or if it's like a rabbit tribal. Okay, when this champion enters, exile target. Okay, that's perfect. I'm glad I left Shard Mages up. I'm super glad I left Shard Mages up. Why did he do that? Why is he choosing that one? Whatever, I'll do it. I will definitely do it. And that was enough for him to say, sayonara. I did have fun. I did have fun in that match. Even though it kind of pains me to say that because I play this guy named Stranger, who's a member of the chat. He's not here at the moment, but he usually is. Every time I play him and he plays his life game deck, I've lost. So it kind of makes me apprehensive to say that I was having fun, but I did have fun that game. I'm not going to lie. I'm honestly apprehensive every time I answer that question. Every single time, just because I feel like the more information you give to the Wizards of the Coast, Magic the Gathering Arena, that they just screw you with the information you give them, I feel like. That's the way I feel. I don't know. I'm a little pessimistic, maybe. What's the word? Like, when like you have like a football team or a sports team and you have to like wear a lucky short, like a lucky shirt or something like that. What is that word? Oh man, I can't think of it. But anyways, back to the game. I'm playing green. Mono green is scary, but I have Seam Rip, so if he plays Badgermo Cub, it's not a lost cause. Any mana dork, it's a forest and a swamp. Two of my least favorite, that is a mana dork, and that is going to get Seam Ripped for sure. I think I kind of want to do it with Sheltered by Ghost. However, I'm not going to. I'm going to play Seam Rip because while I can, he's going to... Decks like this usually like to play big-ass creatures, so I'm going to save it. And I'm also going to save my Shard Mages in case he tries to remove it with some jank black cards. Black continues to be my nemesis to this day. I hate all black decks. Ooh, a tapped one. Another Mana Dork, Resolve. I don't know why. Why did it do that? Vivid for... I don't know why I did that. Tapped. I'm actually going to do that while he's tapped out-ish. I know this can tap for mana, but it has Summoning Sickness. Just to spend my mana wisely. I think that's the correct play here. And I don't want him to have any... I know green decks. I can't allow green decks to have any sort of advantage when it comes to the manas. And clearly he wants that. So I need to play more aggressively than they do, which is... My gosh, aggressive is all get out, that's for sure. All right, this turn is going to be where things... This is going to be where the battle is decided. If he gets rid of him out to the Scavenger, I lose. Oh, when Louis enters... Louis? Come on, Louis, you're a nice guy, aren't you? Maybe I should have kept my thing. But I'm okay with that. Should I play my Shard Mages while he's tapped out? That leaves me more mana, but no matter what I draw, I'll have enough mana to pay both cards. So I don't need to play it. And it's a Plains, so I definitely don't need to play it. That would make it go to 7-8. I'll just all attacks. Let's see if he trades. I doubt he's going to trade. I really doubt it. Next. Okay. Now he's on a one-turn clock. I'm totally okay with where we're at now, but it really, like, if you can get rid of it this turn, I do have a little bit of targeted protection. However, Black likes to play cards that targeted protection does not matter at all. This game's over if I draw Feather of Flight and this stays on the field. Resolve. That's fine. Ooh, now it's not GG's. That sucks. That absolutely sucks. That's so bad, it's hilarious. Gets +1/+1, counters on it when this creature dies, create a number of tapped. I'm fine with that. Okay, Feather of Flight. If I draw Feather of Flight, I win. He's only attacking with one thing? Why isn't he attacking with both? Oh, he wants a block. Dude. That was an easy... Oh, man, that sucks. That sucks. I think X-Spells. I think X-Spells are Seam Rippable. I think they are. Okay, let's see here. Which one's scarier? I don't think it matters. Because that's about to be big enough to make it a threat. Let's do this. 7. Let's see if he lets this go through. All attacks, 1 attacker. Next. Oh, he's blocking with it. Okay. Deal X damage to target opponent. I'm fine with that. I'm leaving the Shard Mages up because, oh no, that's lifelink. Okay, I'm leaving the Shard Mages up because it still is my only chance to win. Vigilance, Reach, Resolve. Oh man, this is getting scary. The more mana he has to spend, but he only has 1 card in hand. Oh man, that's big. Pass. My turn. Oh, beautiful draw. It doesn't matter, I win. Doesn't matter, I win. I'm the best. I'm the best player. Screw you, I'm the best. I'm literally the best. Oh, wait, I still don't win. 10, 11. Shite. But that was enough for him to say GG's. Well, he probably said bad G's. BG's. I think it's a band, right? BG's the band. And the furnace just kicked on. So that means that my house is cold. So that means that I'm super cold. Hopefully that doesn't disrupt the audio. I've been up late a couple nights, and this is like the 3rd time I've seen the stream. Keep doing this. Love watching when I catch it. Brother or sister, I'm not sure. Nico Negron? Nico, maybe, brother? Thank you so much. That is so nice of you, man. It's probably a very weird looking background, but I'm in the process of moving. This is usually upstairs, and but I'm trying to keep it going. I'm trying to keep it going no matter where I have to stream from. I haven't missed a night. And thanks for coming in when you can, bro. That means so much. Also, too, if you ever catch me, I'm streaming also simultaneously. So if you prefer the horizontal view or the vertical view that you're on, I'm on both. But that was so nice of you to say, man. Because I'm freezing my butt off right now. So it's nice to know that that's not in vain, you know what I mean? All right, Veteran Survivor, my only option, turn 1, so I had to play it, obviously. Stranger, I didn't see you, my friend. Stranger, thank you for coming back. I did do it. Well, let me level set. I didn't do it completely. However, all the shelves, I don't think you can see it on camera, all the shelves that were in that room are behind me. All the Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon nonsense are in tubs. I still need to move the tubs to my parents' house. I still need to move some shoes and like random clothing out of that room, and just the table also. So I'm not fully done, but I am in the garage and I'm freezing my butt off right now, man. I'm freaking cold. I didn't expect it to be. I'm literally wearing gloves. That's how cold it is. All right, no targets for these things, even though I do feel good about having them in hand. So I'm just going to attack for 4. Hopefully this is fast enough to deal with this blue-green nonsense. Hello, and I'm glad I made it. I was also playing Magic and was stuck in a match. Bro, no need to apologize. You're a trooper for toughing it out. Bro, thank you so much for suspending Magic play to hang out with me. I couldn't be more thankful, to be honest. I could have, oh man, you're just the best. You're keeping me going, that's for sure. Okay, Gene Pollinator. I'm going to seam rip him. Triggering my Optimism Scavenger. I feel like that's the best play here. I wish I drew a land, but I didn't. All right, now I'm playing fast. Him having so much. Oh, I forgot I had double a strike. That was. All right, I think that's a 5-game win streak. So, first time streaming in the garage, or the Brits say the garage. 5 games. Can we surpass our previous best of like, what was that, 10 or 11 a couple nights ago? I'm feeling good. Oh, wow, this card's kind of cute in a creepy way. Vivid. At the beginning of combat on your turn, another target creature you control gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. That'd be pretty cool in that elemental deck, but that's expensive as hell for that. What the heck? Crazy. All right, let's jump back in. How's the season going for you, stranger? You're probably, I'm going to guess that you're probably already out of platinum. I'm going to guess that you're like already diamond. diamond. What do they start 5 or do they start 1? I always forget about that. All right, I'm gonna play my lightning rod, which feels bad, but I have to do it. I gotta do it. Ooh, a swamp. An open swamp at that. Oh, man. I think I'm going to do something that I normally don't do. Even though black really doesn't target that much. They usually destroy in other nefarious ways. However, I kind of... Oh, man, do I do that? What do I do here? What do I do here? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the safer play. And if I get board wiped, I will cry live on stream in front of the viewing audience. Nico Negron just fought. Thank you so much, Nico. You are... Oh, man. Thank you so much, Nico. Also, too, if you prefer Twitch, I'm also multi-streaming on Twitch. And I'm doing this thing where once I hit 25 followers on Twitch, I'm going to give away a Delighted Halfling. And they just took away my best card. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Oh, I hate black so much. Let's go. What do I want to do here? Do I just I think I play another creature, modify my Wonder Weave. I think that's what I'm going to do. Hold off the big guns, especially since maybe I don't know if that was the best thing to do. I kind of want to do both attackers because he's not going to trade. Yeah, I doubt he's going to trade. And if he does, I'll actually prefer him trading. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to. Okay, I don't love the position that we're at, but I don't hate it either. I finally made it to platinum, and they start out at 4, then up to 1. That's what I thought. I thought that's how they did it, but I wasn't 100% sure. So I left a little bit of ambiguity in that sentence just to make me seem less foolish if I was wrong. And that's pretty good, man. Well, not pretty good. That's very good. Already to platinum, and the season just started. I'm going to join you very soon. And when I say very soon, it could be if it was kicked, that target player sacrificed a creature of their choice. When this creature enters, if it was kicked. So he kicked that crap. That son of a gun kicked it. Okay, this is up. And it has reach. I think I have to sacrifice it, though. Because Optimus Scavenger is just too good. Yeah, 1 life isn't going to make any difference. Losing 1 life to the Deep Cavern Bat. Because if I left it up, he wouldn't have played it. Okay, I think I just make this super big, yeah? That's my goal. I'm going to make that extremely big. Shard Mage's Rescue is not going to make much of a difference. 1, 2... I'm actually going to leave both of those 2 cards. Can they still see it? I think it doesn't show them the entire time, right? Okay, just going to attack with the 1. Unfortunately. Next. I'm going to leave this 1 up because I can make him think I don't have a flyer, play it at instant speed, modify my Wonder Weave, block the Deep Cavern Bat, get my Seam Rip back, Seam Rip the Gatekeeper of Malakir, and then Bob's your uncle, I win the game. Target opponent sacrifices creature of their choice, you gain life. Seriously, I hate this guy. I literally couldn't hate this guy any more than I do right now because I hate cards like this. They're trash. Absolute trash. Man, I do not want to sacrifice my Wonder Weave. They still see it? Man, that sucks. I don't want to sacrifice Optimus Scavenger, I meant to say. But I'm going to. That's honestly like the most shocking play I've made in my, albeit short. Okay, if I play this now, can they take back the attacker? I don't think so, right? I really hope not. Okay, it didn't. Okay, I get my Seam Rip back. We're cooking now, guys. I'm glad. I'm freaking so glad I sacrificed my freaking Optimus Scavenger. That felt bad to do, but it felt right at the same time. I don't even need to Seam Rip him. I can just do this. But maybe I will. Double strike, that's 6. Feather of Flight? I'm already flying. Oh, that's enough for him to leave. He sucks. I'm better than him. Ha. Cookie Devsky, thank you for coming back. Black, my dog, Devsky. How excited are you for the Super Bowl, Devsky? Black decks make me mad too. Yeah, they literally ruin my night sometimes, black decks do. I'll support the Twitch as well. Won't be on much longer, but keep going. Wish you the best on the move. Thank you, bro. You made my night. I'm freezing in my garage, and you made my night, Nico. Cooking easy. Yes, sir, Devsky. Man. And also, the Wizards, bro. I've been keeping tabs on the NBA a little bit, all because of you, Devsky. Gonna be crazy game. Hope for Patriots, too. Yeah, I hope for the Patriots, too. I can't stand the Seahawks. Being from that area, I really hate it. And the Wizards are going crazy, bro. It's like, as soon as you mentioned the Wizards to me a couple weeks ago, they've just been going absolutely bonkers, bro. It is nuts. I came to be a fan of the Wizards just in time, and it's because of you. I'm also going for the Patriots. Yes, sir. It's so crazy that so many people are going for the Patriots because a decade ago, nobody would have been like that. We got to make playoffs next year. Oh, for sure. 100%. Just followed. Thank you so much. You just followed. My gosh, this night is awesome. CSJB fan. That might be Nico, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Stephon Diggs year? Yeah, it's correct. Oh, no. Man. W follow. Yes, sir. Huge W follow. Huge W. This sucks. So many good cards in my hand, but only one land. Okay, I'm glad I'm mulliganed. I've abandoned my previous greedy ways behind me. Oh. But maybe it's taken a long time for it to decide the keep 6. So maybe, just maybe, they have to mulligan as well. Keeping 6, I'm going to put a Veteran Survivor back. I think that was the best move there. And Veteran Survivor is hitting the board. Just started to play Arena. Haven't experienced the paper magic. Good luck with the journey. Thanks. I'm just starting too, friend. It's very funny, but I would have been too after seeing the Patriots win all the time. But it's a new coach and a new quarterback, so it's worth cheering for again. Yeah, and they're honestly a fun team to watch too, especially with that goofball of coach they have. Yeah, it's fun. I'm looking forward to the Super Bowl. All right, what do I want to do? Probably Wonder Weave first. And I doubt that they want to get rid, because the Healer Hawk seems to be usually a part of these kind of decks' mainline strat. So I doubt that they're going to want to trade. Yeah, I didn't think so. And I'll take the 2 damage when I can get it. It is Nico. That's what I thought. My name is here for my friend who also tries to stream other games. Got you. Thank you so much for following me. You're the best on 2 platforms. I doubly appreciate you. Don't you think that Arena is way more expensive to play than the real MTG? Well, so far, I don't, just because I haven't spent a dime. And that's my goal. Even though it's very tempting to spend money on this game, I totally understand that. However, I haven't spent a dime. However, I have spent a very pretty penny on Paper Magic. I got way too addicted to the game way too quickly. And I spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars recently on this very fun game, but But I haven't spent a dime in Arena. And honestly, Arena, I'm very grateful for because it's a great way to learn because it's all automated. So you really pick up on things way faster than you do if you're like teaching them by yourself, especially if you're like me with no friends who are into Magic in real life. Arena is so much cheaper to play. That's why I'm still there. Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm glad you do too, stranger. But that being said, if you get the bug in Paper Magic, I can definitely see how that would do it to somebody. Oh, he's getting rid of the Reacher? He really doesn't want his Healer Hawk to be killed. I'm definitely not blocking at the moment. I'm hoping to draw Sheltered by Ghost. If I draw Sheltered by Ghost, I'm not scooping, but this game is not looking good for me. If I don't, a Seam Rip, oh my god, that changes everything. I have enough mana to pay for it. It's just Ward 2, right? I'm drawing. I'm drawing so freaking well the last 2 days, man. This is unbelievable. The turn for me. The Johnny's Primate. Yes, I'm sure. I couldn't be more sure. Buffing up the. I guess I just make this the biggest possible, right? Resolve. Yeah. Autopay. 2. Sheltered by Ghost. I don't even know what he took from me. I forgot. He didn't take anything from me. He took the token. However, I'm still glad I made the decision. 5, 6, 7, 8. He's taking 8 damage, but I don't have a blocker. But does he have hasty stuff? He does it. Is this haste? No, it's not haste. All attacks, 3 attacks. Let's see who can do more damage more quickly. I'm taking that. Yoink. Bro. Unbelievable this night that I'm having. You guys are the best. I don't know nothing about nothing, but I'm here for it. Bro, the fact that you're here for it, that means so much, bro. What you're experiencing is someone that's brand new to the game, playing a game, and, just trying to figure it out with some very nice people. Arvelon, for example. Arvilion, stranger, who's been hanging out with me a lot recently. Great guy, love the guy. And now you. You guys are all the best. Target creature control gains double strike. Okay, he has a lot of blockers up, but man, what do I want to do here? I'm probably not going to attack with anything besides this, so I'm just going to give that double strike. If he lets that goes through, he takes a lot of damage. Oh, I can give myself another creature flying, but I could also give this. I could have a Reacher on the board, and that will buff this up to 3. I'm going to do this. I want to draw a card because maybe I can get lucky and draw the planes and do both. You know what I'm saying? I got to do this to make it a little bit stronger. He wants to be a little bit strong. Oh, maybe I do this. That will fizzle. Oh, this is flying. I'm going to do that. I'm going to share love a little bit. I drew a planes. I'm literally the best. I've literally turned into the best player on God's green earth. I should have been in the Pro Tour. I went from absolute dog butt 2 days ago to just drawing cracked 24/7 since then. I'm just going to share love because he's definitely blocking that. If he doesn't block that, he's a madman. And I got to respect it if he does that. But that's game if he doesn't. Wait. No, it's not. That's 15 damn. He's not blocking? What does he have in his hand? He has to have something cracked in his hand. However, I still have 2 blockers, right? So if I lose this, I'll be all right with it. It would have been a great game. I would be so lost playing half the decks I play just because it takes so much to calculate the counters and tokens. That's a great point. The counters gets unruly in Paper Magic. So for math's sake and time spent, I'm glad for a backing Arena provides. 100%. Hey, listen. Welcome. Hello to you. Hopefully you enjoy watching someone new to the game learn the game with some very nice people in the chat. Stranger being one of them. I'm just talking to Stranger. Arvilion, he's also new. 2, do I want to kill this? At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures, this gets +1/+1. Don't really care about that, to be honest with you. I'm only taking 5. I can do 5. I can take 5. In this economy, seems absurd, but I can take it. I'm a big buff, baby. I can punch your buns. He has 2 flyers. So maybe I put the +1/+1 on something else this time. Okay, he has a blocker that's a 5/4. So it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot to drag me away. Oh, now I just got copyright striked on YouTube's. All right, let's see here. He's going to block with both of his flyers. I think I'm going to need to leave the rest of my stuff up to block. So maybe I just attack with both of my flyers and that's it. And chump block for next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chump blocker. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to do that and hope for the best. He still has 3 cards in hand. And yes, he does have to sacrifice. Oh, he's only sacrificing 1. Unexpected. Very unexpected. Taking that. And now my thing is freaking massive. He went to the gym, started taking steroids, and just absolutely blew up overnight. That's what everyone does these days. What does this do? Oh my gosh, this is getting out of hand. I'm ignoring it. I don't mean to ignore the chat right now. Hopefully I'm not missing any messages, but I'll reconvene after. I really have to focus here, or else I'm already probably gonna lose, but it's definitely not looking good. 5, 6. Oh no. 5, 6. Oh no. 7. I think I can survive. I think I survive. He still has 2 flyers though. Oh no. 6, 7. Oh no, that's game. Oh, I have a reacher though. What is he doing? What is he doing? I feel like if he just goes all in, he wins. He's probably doing the math. Let's hope he's bad at math. If I draw Sheltered by Ghost, that's going to be a way I win. Or even a Seam Rip, actually. Seam Rip? No, a Sheltered by Ghost would be great. Okay. I'm going to have... Oh, that feels bad to use both the Optimus Scavengers as blockers here. Feels absolutely dreadful, to be honest. Frick. Actually, do I want to get rid of my reach? No, I can't. I can't afford getting rid of my reacher. Want to play one? Yeah, I'll play with you. Never mind, Arena's broken on mobile. What is that? A visual bug? You playing standard? I am playing standard. Best in Tio, thanks for being here. And I'm not sure what you're referring to as the visual bug. It definitely could be. But what I'm looking at looks normal to me. If you're talking about this, the summoning sickness, other people have pointed that out to me. However, that's just what I've grown to know. It's always been like that for me. All right, he has 2 flyers. I have 2 flyers. Oh, it's not a Sheltered by Ghost. Oh, man, that is actually dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Well, if I... Shite, man. Well, if I attack... I'm going to have to attack. I'm going to have to put it on this. So at least it's a trade. And then he will have a 9-8, and these will go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I might be able to live one more turn. Well, actually, I have a better chance now because I just got another blocker on board. I'm just going to do this. Let's think. 3... Maybe I should attack with all 3. Okay. Man, this math is really mathing my brain out right now. Because he's going to have to block with his 2 flyers. So I know, let's get rid of those from the equation. So then he probably is going to want to block my other spider. But it would be more useful as a blocker. Okay, I decided just to do my 2 flyers. Okay, he's only... Okay. Oh, yeah, it's double strike. I played that right. Oh, man. Okay. I still have a chance here. I got a chump blocker. Let's get rid of the angel. I think they might have some graveyard shenanigans. Probably not because it's mono white. You playing Brawl? Did you try Brawl? I haven't tried Brawl yet. People have mentioned it to me, and I just don't have the resources. I don't want to spend any money. And Erica, thanks for being here, by the way. And yeah, a lot of people have said that, but that's what I'm used to. So it's just normal to me. Summoning Sickness visual effects doesn't look like that. I think it's a visual bug. It must be. Many people have said it. It's way too dark compared to how it looks for me. Yeah, maybe it's the settings. Yeah, it could be. Could be. I didn't see anything in settings, though. And I shouldn't have responded at that moment because I don't know what's going on now, but hopefully I still have a blocker. A chump blocker that allows me to survive here. Okay, he's Sheltered by Ghost, my Seam Rip, and he was able to get his Hawk back. I think that's what happened. Did anything else? Oh, no, Wonder Weave was taken out. Still no Trample, though, so I'm going to do that and then kill this. And I'm going to survive another turn. Maybe I draw Cracked right now. There's a possibility I can pull this off because he only has 1 flyer. Oh, he's at 30 life. Never mind. But if I draw Sheltered by Ghost, I can take away his 18, 19, 15. That is just unbelievable. This is very similar to the deck that I lose to all the time when I play Stranger. A Seam Rip, I mean, that's all right. I can Seam Rip his big threat. which I'm going to do, but I still don't win here. I think I lose. I literally lose next turn. Oh, I get a seam rip again. That changes things tremendously. No freaking way. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't attack, but I need to recoup some of that life. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked. Yoink. Not like it really matters at that point. Hexproof and flying. Oh man, this is a weird game. I once ran into a game where they had 3 of these in their opening hand, and it felt horrendous. My name is Eerie. I haven't fixed my YouTube game yet. Gotcha. I mainly play Brawl, and I didn't spend a penny. They give you enough cards to do stuff. I play free to play. I got on a Brawl. Oh, I lost. I knew I shouldn't have attacked. I got too greedy. That was a bonehead mistake. But I was in the moment. And I'll take those. You know, we learn from those mistakes. Right? I don't think it would have mattered anyways, even if I didn't block. No, maybe not. Let's see if, okay, I had a 9-7. I didn't attack. I would have been able to block one of those, and that's still 4. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered anyways. However, that was a lot closer than I thought. That was actually a pretty fun game. That was great practice when I inevitably play Stranger again, because that was a very similar to the deck that he plays. And Stranger, I don't know if you guys know this, but you're in the same chat as a guy named Stranger, and he is pretty much a pro player. The free zombie one is okay. There's a free zombie one? I didn't know that they give you free stuff. Oh, no, they do give you... I know. Yep, I did know that they give you free stuff. I just haven't played Brawl. I probably should. I did just play a couple nights ago. I played the Jump In event. I made a Momo Flyer live game Brawl deck that is evil for free. Old me, 5 days ago me, would have been like, evil? What are you talking about? But then I played you, and I was like, okay, yeah, that does sound absolutely dreadful to go against. Now, I really don't want to mulligan this hand, but I have to. I mean, it has no creatures. And because it's taken a long time for the game to allow me to pick, makes me hopeful that he has to mulligan too. Did you? Oh, yes. That's honestly the reason. So my history with the game goes back a long time. And by long time, I mean approximately 1 week. And I bought the Avatar Beginner Box, and I loved it. I had such a great time that I bought approximately 12 precons. Maybe more than 12 precons. I went absolutely bananas, and it's the story of my life. When I get into things, I go way overboard, and I'm just hoping not to burn myself out. However, the game's so much fun that I really doubt that I will burn myself out. And because he's playing red, I'm actually going to do something I've never done before, and I'm not going to play Optimus Scavenger until I have enough mana to have the Shard Mage's Rescue as a little bit of protection. Crazy. I know, but maybe it's personal and spiritual growth. Maybe, just maybe. I stopped playing around the first Lorwyn, then I came back like, dude, that's perfect time to come back. You stopped at Lorwyn, you came back at Lorwyn. Unbelievable. That's serendipity, my friend. Manifold Mouse. I actually love this card. I think it's a cool card. I think a lot of people hate that card, but I personally love it. Hell yeah, good play. Thank you. Was hoping you'd wait on the creature nice sequency. Scream Collector, thanks so much for being here. I think that's honestly personal growth. Or at least that's what I'm going to pretend that it is. And it feels bad to pass and not do anything aggressive because the deck is literally called Mono White Aggro, which is obviously short for aggressive, but I feel like it's the best play. Too much. Oh, yeah. Even as a noob, a 2-week noob, I can already tell you that there's way too many universes beyond. I'm already sick of it. And the power creep is crazy. Way too much universe. I hate it at this point. I really hope the TMNT set flops. When Mabel enters, create Cracked Flame, a legendary colorless equipment artifact token with equipped creature gets +1/+1 vigilance, trample, and haste. Jays Louise, that is nuts. Resolve. Pass. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target mouse control gains your choice of Dual Strike or Trample until the end of turn. And he's going to target himself. That feels bad, but I'm just going to have to allow it. And he's tapped out, so maybe this next turn I can do some fun things. Double Ethereal Armor. That sounds pretty darn fun to me. Yeah, but I'm easy. Some cards look fun. Yeah, that's true. I hate that there is a commander in TMNT. Everyone has already given up on TMNT, so I think I will too, but I would prefer an in-universe set. That being said, if I was a fan of TMNT, like I was a fan of Avatar, I would be all for it. But I don't know. It just feels bad. Like, they obviously have the potential to release cool sets like Lorwyn, so the fact that they're on the back burner of their minds, that's the part that irritates me. And just there's so many now. Like, if they did 1 or 2 a year, I'd be like, all right, whatever. But it's like every other month. That's when you've lost me. It's just too much. Because it's just more and more temptation to go nuts. Okay, Seam Rip was a legendary pull right there. Getting rid of the Manifold Mouse, for sure. No question in my mind is getting rid of the Manifold Mouse. I mean, it's no Ember Heart Challenger, that's for sure. But what is? You know what I mean? And then I'm going to do Ethereal Armor because I love the card. It gets out of hand very quickly. A 5/5. Please trade. Do me a wonderful solid trade, my friend. Please trade. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked, but I really don't think that they're going to do 18 damage in one turn. They very may well do. But I want to get my licks in. I want to lick my paws. You know, I'm like a cat to their mouse. Hey, that works. I'm the cat, they're the mouse, whatever. All right, time to read some chats. Some Universe Beyond work like Lord of the Rings. It's weird to me that when they do Universe Beyond sets like airbending, they won't be able to return to it without messing with copyright, etc. Destroyed. Thank the Lord I kept the Shard Mages up. Literally getting so decent in the game. Unbelievably decent at this point. But watch. Oh, now I have Hexproof, so I shouldn't even be worried. He says nice. That seems sarcastic though. That seemed very sarcastic. I didn't like the tone at which that was said to me. So now, I'm going to beat his freaking ass. How about that? Because now it's massive. Now he's pretty much lost the game. All attacks, 1 attack. Next, no blocks. No blocks. He's not blocking, and he lost. If he doesn't block, he lost. Oh, he didn't block, right? Game. I did it. Good game. It wasn't sarcasm. I have to hit him with a good game. He's a very nice guy. Everybody be friends with Frozen Sight. That's his username. He's a very nice guy. And that is why I love Magic the Gathering, because it's full of great human beings, unlike Yu-Gi-Oh! All right, time to get back. To Avatar, now they have to use that IP to use it again. Did you ever see Silver Border and Unsets? I have seen it. I don't know how I feel about it, though. However, from what I've read, it seems like a lot of fun. But I understand why people hate it so much. I think that if they do UB, they should do it so it works both in Universe and UB. But I guess that is too much to ask. The Unsets are my favorite. X is a fun card. GG. Oh, thanks for the good games, guys. X is a fun card. X is a fun card. I'm not sure what X is. I wish I was a little bit smarter and I would understand so I could riff on it. The Unsets are Stranger's favorite. Yeah, it seems like a really fun set to have. Especially if you like draft with friends. And the thing that what Erie was saying is, I feel like didn't they do what you're like asking from them to do? Because didn't they have like an Avatar Eternal set in addition to the other things? I feel like they did. So I think you might. Okay, Planes. I don't think I should have to be worried about them getting rid of my Optimus Scavenger. But they could seam rip it and that would feel bad. So maybe I do the same thing. Since it worked for me last time, let's do it again. No turn 1 Optimus Scavenger. Oh, and they're playing red? I think I made the right choice, guys. I'm not going to play this turn either. I'm going to play something with Ward. So if they destroy me, they have to pay the tax. The tax man cometh. A tap land? I love to see it. It's okay to post links? Yeah, you can post a link. I don't mind. Have at it. This is the place where you go, hopefully, to have fun. So whatever you guys want to do, do it. Just a card name. I love the lands they come out with for the unsets. Some Silver Bowler shouldn't be. I see. Yeah, the unsets look fun. Okay. I'm going to play one. Oh, man, that feels so bad to just play one Optimus Scavenger. It actually does feel pretty horrendous to play one Ultimate Scavenger, but I have 3 of them in hand. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Maybe I play 2 of them. If I play 2 of them, what are the odds that he gets rid of both? And that way I can do 2 things next turn and get 2 +1/+1 counters. That's my logic, a very aggressive logic to be sure, but I'm hopeful that I'm hopeful that I get away with it. I don't think it was the right thing to do, but I'm just hopeful I get away with it. I didn't miss any chats. Perfect. In this lull, I'm going to take a little bit of agua. Wow, I think I'm gonna get away with it. This is unbelievable. What is this? Oh, I really like this card. I added this to this deck when I was really struggling. Okay, now it's time to have some fun. It is time to have some fun now. I think I'm going to do a 3rd Optimus Scavenger. Unbelievably so. Literally, this is honestly the most beautiful board while playing my deck. Literally gorgeous. I'm going to flash this in at sorcery speed. A hilarious thing to say for sure. Just make this absolutely massive. Absolutely massive weaponry right off the bat. And I'm going to leave my 1 shard mages up in case he gets rid of my massive thing. And now that I'm thinking about it, would that have been game 7, 10? No, it wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been close. The fact that that was a question in my mind shows the intelligence that you're working with right now. Still, Eerie is my namesake mechanic. Eerie. I'm not sure what the Eerie mechanic is. I'm such a noob that I don't know what it is, but I'm assuming it's like a shroud effect. It sounds like it would be a shroud effect. Market Gnome, when this creature dies, you gain 1 life and draw a card. That's, I thought about adding that to this deck as well. This seems like a deck that I'm really familiar with, but I'm seam ripping it, so it doesn't die. It gets exiled. I got the answers for everything right now. I'm playing just out of my mind. I lost 1 game, though, and that was enough for him to say, I'm out of here, never playing the game again. I ruined this game for him, and I feel bad about it, but I forgot to take a drink of water. That's how excited I am right now. The fact that I've been playing for like, an hour at least, and I've only killed 6 creatures, that's pretty nutty. Eerie is... You got it in your deck? I do? I do? What the hell do I have it in? Okay, now I have to read my... Oh my gosh. Oh my... Literally the best card in my deck says Eerie. Okay, so my background might be obvious at this point, but I've been a Yu-Gi-Oh player all my life. Up until 2 weeks ago when I banned it because it's a garbage game and I hate it. But the whole meme is that Yu-Gi-Oh players are dunces that never read. And that gets proven so much over the last 2 weeks. It's been proven so much. But Eerie is a wonderful effect. I love it too. Do you play only Standard or Brawl as well? I haven't gotten my hands into Brawl yet, but I do plan on going to Brawl eventually. The chat's been saying that they have made free Brawl decks, so maybe I should give that a shot pretty soon. But I just haven't yet. I think I gotta go full aggro here. But I really don't. Oh, I shouldn't have. I should have done Most Helpful Weaver. I messed up. I messed up. If I lose this game, I deserve to lose, to be honest. But at least we get it, like, what is that, 4 damage? At least we're doing 4 damage. I don't know what I was thinking there. That was stupid. When you got wrecked, when you tried Brawl, I probably would too. OP Scave Armor beats for 3? Oh, this might be my chance to get vindicated because I got my ass kicked last time I played this exact deck. Is it when enchantment enters the room or unlock effects? Eerie. It works for both. You're 100% right. So now I'm going to play oh my god, back-to-back games where I had 3 Optimus Scavengers. I feel like I would be like you, Kelterra. No, who said it? I would be like you, Eerie. That I would get wrecked if I went to Brawl. But I'm down to try. Just because Commander seems so fun, you know what I mean? Should I be sharing love right now? Probably not. Just because, like, doing it this way gives me the chance of like winning out of nowhere. That was enough for him to say bye-bye. All right, so that deck I'm 1-1 against, which feels a lot better than 0-1. That's for sure. I can play in a few minutes. Sounds good. I did use a lot of Joker though, because some cards are old. All good, man. Yeah, we can play. I played against people using historic decks. Well, I was playing standard decks. The Brawl is very expensive because of the format essence, but as a commander player, I enjoy it more than standard. And the rotations are not so often. Yeah, the whole rotation thing is probably going to get very old very fast. New fun cards in Commander. Yeah, it's been a blast to learn. I've opened some of the precons I bought on stream. What's a little bit sad, to be honest with you, because I'm in my garage now. My whole freaking cave has been packed away. And because I'm in the process of moving, I don't know how long that process is going to be. I'm probably not going to open any of the other precons for a little while, which makes me a bit sad. Just because like I'm running out of totes, I'm running out of space in the garage, I'm running out of space in my parents' house because I'm moving all the stuff that I can't have here to my parents' house as an in-between. And the worst part about it is I'm gonna have to move the stuff I moved at my parents' house back to my house so it can be moved to my new house. It's a wild time for me, guys. Oh, I'm playing against a swamp. That's fine. Veteran Survivor. Veteran Survivor is going to be putting in some work. If it's a reanimator deck, that's for sure. MTGA is pay to win. I probably agree with you just because everyone says that. However, I haven't paid a dime yet. And that's why one of the reasons why I haven't tried Brawl is because I don't want to spend any money. I want to avoid spending money like the gosh dang plague. That's for sure. Do I want to get rid of this? At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library. I don't want to give him advantage, so I'm actually going to get rid of that. I'm going to do so in a very conspicuous way, which makes me feel bad. But I'm doing it. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. That's for sure. Give my veteran a little pat on the back, because they always need it. 3 damage to the face, and hope that is enough to get me by. MTG, oh man, I'm missing a lot, guys. I'm so sorry. I have to focus or else I have no chance. And he hit me with another Dark Confidant. So that got me the jack shite of nothing. However, I'm going to make my thing flying, and that feels good. Maybe I can... Okay, I'm going to do something really risky, but in my experience against black decks, I'm going to respond to everyone in a second. I really don't want you guys to think I'm ignoring you, but I really do have to focus. My thought process here is going to be playing this, hope to draw another land, because I'm trying to play as fast as humanly possible, because if this gets dragged out even like an extra turn, oh my god, I'm literally playing out of my gosh dang mind right now. It's unbelievable. He is definitely not going to block. So I'm going to do 7 damage while I can, because every time I go past like turn 4 against a black deck, I get my ass handed to me on a silver platter because they have so much removal. Just an absolute like a ridiculous amount of removal that I can't respond to with things like Shard Mages. So this card doesn't make that much of a difference. He's looking at my Veteran Survivor like he can do something, and he probably will. Exactly what I was referring to. Okay, while he's thinking, I'm going to respond. And the paper one is not pay to win. Yeah, and that's why they keep it to pay to win. Use a similar like TTS. I've never heard of TTS, but I'll look it up. If you pay money, you will always be able to buy better cards, but it doesn't mean skill doesn't matter at all. At my local game store, there are people who are dominating my $2K Euro Dragon with $200 decks. Oh man, I hate playing against black so much. Don't spend money, stock up on wild cards. That's what I'm trying to do. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm going back to my local game store for the first time in like 10 years soon. I'm really itching to go to a local game store. However, the thought of doing so kind of stresses me out. So it's probably not going to be for a while that I do something like that. Does this target? It does target. Okay, I have 2. I can attack with 2 things. I have an enchantment to play. So that would go 2-1, which will make it go 3-1, which will make it go 4-1 and 5-1. I can attack with 2 things. That will be 6. That is not game, and that frustrates the hell out of me. It frustrates the hell out of me. Maybe I hold everything up. Since it's not game, I could easily make it game next turn. He's probably not going to attack. I mean, he's not going to block, right? I mean, even if he does, I have the answer. So let's try it. Next. Oh, he's blocking. Oh, you absolute buffoon. You absolute dingleberry. Oh, why did I do that? I wanted to put on this. Why did I do that? Oh, that was so stupid. Should I modify my Wonder Weave? I'm going to do that, actually. Yeah, that feels better. That feels better. Now he's on a clock. If he board wipes me, I'm going to freaking lose my shite. Absolutely lose it. 2-1? Does he have Death Touch? Offspring? This creature can't block when you... Okay, I'm just going to block it. Why wouldn't I? He has 1 minute to play. Did black play Battle Tricks? I don't really think they do. Whatever, I'm just going to block. Oh, I got away with it. Ethereal Armor. He said, oops. Don't worry, I make the mistake too. Okay, I don't think it matters. I think I just play my Ethereal Armor and just win, right? Right? Too many things can attack him. He only has 1 blocker. I make this strong. Okay, that's enough. Okay, I thought I was going a little crazy there. I should have played faster so he would have blocked, and I would have got the extra freaking kill, and I would have got some gold because of my endeavor. Hey, but we make mistakes. I had to process the information at a bit slower of a speed because I'm a noob. I'll say that I'm a noob. Okay, use TTS, no wall needed, except the price for TTS. I hate blue more than black. Even blue players hate blue. Even blue player, that's actually hilarious. I'm an Azorius control player. Yeah, I'm going there with a friend, so it's probably fine, but we're both pretty shit at Magic, lol. And play mono blue counterspell tribal. Get 6 damage, she will take 2 damage. From the black dude, I played Demir. I'm sorry. Salvation is never intended for blue players. Blue best color. Black and green is best. So do you know about hand smoothing for best of 1 formats? I think I do. I'm just gonna assume I do because someone was telling me this. The game like draws 3 different hands and does drops the worst outlier and like gives you the average one. Is that what you're talking about, hand smoothing? Someone was telling me about it like a few days ago, and my response to the people with the blue black thing, I hate going against black because I don't know. Blue can be just as annoying for me. But it just seems that the reason why I hate black so much is they just have so much jank. And usually the blue annoying decks are going 1-for-1 with you. So it feels more fair. Whereas when like I'm playing a black deck, I'll get hit with like the unstoppable slasher on the board and then like nowhere to run. And nowhere to run does not give a shite about Shard Mage's Rescue. And that feels absolutely horrendous. It's one of the worst feelings that I could feel with my deck. Just horrendous. And I cannot give a green player any sort of mana advantage. Seam ripping him. 100% seam rip. Hopefully he plays Badgermole Cub next turn. I seam rip that too, because screw this Orboid player. I also hate Orboid for the same reasons. Okay, what am I looking at? Oh man, I'm missing chats. In my defense, I have removal specifically for fucking landfall deck. Not the best, the one with the closer ratio of spells to land in the deck. LOL. Want to play Alchemy, maybe? I don't have an Alchemy deck, but I'm down to play my 1 deck against whatever Alchemy deck that you have. Like I said, I played a Historic deck against the Historic deck with this deck. So I'm down to do that if you want to. 100% down. Always down for some games, that's for sure. All right, the fact that he didn't do anything last turn, which makes me feel like I have a chance to outpace this dude because like that freaking Badgermole Cub deck where they just like go off on turn 2, have 16 creatures on the board, and it's all like 9/9 tramplers. That is just ridiculous. That is Yu-Gi-Oh! And I left Yu-Gi-Oh! For a reason. Okay, if he's already sacrificing land, that makes me feel a bit better about my situation here. What I'm going to do is even though he has 3 lands already, I don't want him to have 4 mana up, even though it probably doesn't make a difference at this point, so maybe I should hold up the seam rip. Well, you can't play in what ifs, can you? You have to do what's in front of you. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it, and the reason why is because I wanted to. That's the only reason, plus I can modify my Wonder Weave, and that always feels good. That gives me a way over the big stuff that you will inevitably play. And what kind of stuff can he really get himself into with 3? It's a Chocobo! I don't know anything about Final Fantasy except for the cards are freaking awesome, and I love looking at them. I freaking love looking at them, that's for sure. Maybe they'll ban Badger or Oro the next patch. I hope they ban... I don't hate Badgermo Cub as much as Orboid, that's for sure. I'm going to respond to the rest of the chats in just a moment. I do have to focus here or else I'll make the most brain-dead plays you've ever seen in your life. That is what's going to happen if I don't pay attention fully right now. I'm going to just keep buffing up my Wonder Weave while I can. That's my game plan right now. What can he... Oh, he wants to think about Evolving Wilds? How about you just do it so I don't have to wait 5 minutes between every card I play? How about that, huh? You can play Standard? Sure, just need the Pseudo? Not sure what that means. Arena is super unrealistic. My opponent can't call me mean words or eat my cards. That's true. I've only eaten a card a time or two in my life. I'm so mad that they put Trample on Mossborn Hydra. At least give us some out except removal. Yeah, why use Hydra when Screamy Nemi exists? Bro, when that shit happens, it doesn't feel good, that's for sure. That's for darn sure. What is taking so long? It feels like I'm lagging just because of this damn card. Oh, man. Timeout use? Is he stalling me? Or is he just freaking dumb? Do I leave up Shardmage's Rescue or do I just hit him over the head? I feel like I want to hit him over the head. Yeah, because I have Ward. That's why I want to do it so bad. Because if he uses... It's basically going to make him use an entire turn to get rid of one card when I have other kind of scary stuff available to me still. Because like I have Optimus Scavenger still, you know what I mean? Okay, 9 damage to the face. That feels good. Makes me feel like I have a chance. However, he isn't cracking this Evolving Wilds, means that he has some sort of landfall play available to him next turn. 1 attack. And he was just looking at my Seam Rip, so maybe you can get rid of my Seam Rip. And then he'll have even more mana to play. That would be scary. But does he have any Reachers? That's a question to ask himself. Bonjour, Kava! Tess Francis. I don't speak French. But it looks like a couple people do. Wow, a lot of people do. What the heck is going on here? Je ne pas parler la française très bien, mais la aprender dans mes temps libres pour estudiar la philosophie. Ah, okay. Hate philosophy. Moi, j'aime la philosophie. Wow, I cannot believe this. So you guys are speaking French in my chat. I did not expect that. They won't ban Badgermole or Orboid one deck in the Pro Tour play Badgermole, and that's a good point. They probably make those decisions based off of that. For Arena Hellison. Okay, I'll add you right after this. Please don't my ears. Sorry. Italian. I wish I knew Italian. I wish I did. I wish I knew French now too. Okay, this is getting out of hand. I was not paying attention. 8-7. Okay, 8 is a lot of damage. I don't really want to take that. This Chocobo... I played against a Chocobo... Someone from chat was actually playing a Chocobo deck against me. But I think I just win here, right? No blocks? Why would I? I can just attack with a flyer. What am I missing? Okay. I just attack. I'm just going to attack. I'm just going to attack with one thing. Just one thing. Next. Oh, he's just a gentleman and a scholar for staying alive. I should have hit him with a good game. It's probably too late. Dang, it's too late. All right. I am Finn, living in Sweden, so my French is shite. My French is less than shite. I don't know any French. Feels bad. I know j'aime pas and oui. Frère petit, Louis fight. I honestly, I don't even want to try anymore because I'm probably butchering it so bad that it's offensive. But thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. And the fact that you're in Sweden makes me feel great because I'm Swedish myself. I may not sound like it, but I am. And that's exciting. Okay, time to add Halison. Halison. 28687. Sent. All right, I just sent you a request, and now I'm going to challenge you. Okay, I'm challenging you right now. So it is time to get your game on. Hey, listen. What kind of deck are you playing again? Are you playing Alchemy? Is that what you decided upon? Play. There we go. Alchemy deck? I don't think I've ever played against an Alchemy deck, but we'll see what it's like. I'm probably going to get absolutely brutalized right now. Absolutely destroyed. But we're going to give it our best shot. This is an okay hand. Not the best, but not the worst, that's for sure. Got options. Keeping 7, that's for sure. And also, too, it's an open challenge. Yes, anyone that wants to play, I am more than happy to play you, and it doesn't even have to be standard. I'm going to be playing standard because that's the only deck I have, but you're more than welcome to play any deck that you have. And a bad one, Alchemy decks are kind of absurd, not going to lie. Just Follow, thank you so much. Speaking of following, I'm doing this thing, Finn the Fangbearer. Okay, let me get my thought out before I forget it. I'm doing this thing where once I reach 25 followers on Twitch, I'm multi-streaming on all the platforms, by the way. Username's pretty much the same. Links in the bio. Once I reach 25 followers, I'm giving away a Delighted Halfling, which is a pretty spendy card. I don't have to tell you. You probably know better than me. But that's just my way of saying thanks for being here. All right, what is the Alchemy decks are kind of absurd. They seem, I read one of the effects one time, and it definitely seems absurd. That's for sure. Like they create stuff out of like thin air. It's bonkers. Okay, I'm definitely not going to block the Death Toucher. Just Follow. That card is amazing. This one? Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combination with player, that player gets 2 points. Oh my god! The first time I'm playing someone with poison counters. However, I have the answer because I'm just that good at the game. Goodbye. Oh man, that if you didn't say that card is amazing, I would have messed up. Didn't they ban Necropotence in like all formats now? Could be. Not sure. Not the right person to ask. I should have played Optimus Scavenger before I did that. I was just too excited. Gosh dang it. That's gonna haunt me for the rest of my existence. Okay. Is he gonna waste a Death Toucher on one of these puny little guys? Let's see. He's not. He wants that to be alive. Okay, watch him play another Infect. Oh, he has another one. At least it doesn't have haste. Oh no, what does this do? Chocobo Kick? I really am loving this Chocobo stuff. Eventually, guys, hopefully, I'm going to say this. I'm going to grimace while I say it because I want the answer to be yes. Some of you have said yes already. But I do want to start, I want to play a Final Fantasy game just because the cards look so amazing. I've never played a Final Fantasy game before in my life. But the cards got me hooked. Okay. I need to be able to block this. But it has Death Touch. I think I lose once I have 10, right? Dang, man, that feels bad. That feels bad, but I have a potential out in my hand, and he is low on cards, so maybe it's possible. Didn't they ban Necropotence? I've only played Crystal Chronicles, LOL. Final Fantasy 9? Is 9 the one with like the updated card game? Okay, I kind of don't want him to be able to infect me again. Maybe I should play that against 2. I'm going to be at 6. Do I get rid of this? Reach and Death Touch? I kind of want to get rid of that. But I don't need to because he's going to kill me with Infect, not damage. I don't have to be scared about the damage. I have to be scared about the Infect, that's for sure. But it's so cool to be able to be like, oh, I have to consider Infect because it's the first time I have to consider Infect. Okay, that's not Infect. I'm cooking now. Let's go Optimus Scavenger. I'm not making the same mistake twice. Gotta learn from mistakes. I'm gonna give myself Ward 2/2. Double Ward. That feels great. Gotta get rid of the Infect or else I lose. I'm gonna buff up my Veteran Survivor actually, strangely enough, just so I have a blocker. And I'm going to attack. Do I attack it with both things? I'll attack with both things. Because why not? GG's. Hailson is saying GG's. I didn't know we could talk back and forth like that. Does that mean that he wins next turn? It very may well could. Oh, no. But it's not haste, right? I have a chance. I'm not blocking. No blocks. Okay, he's at 7. Oh! It's any creature. It's any creature. Good game, Hailson. Great game. That was actually a blast. Even though I lost, that was a great game. A lot of fun. I love 8 and 10 the most. I'm feeling like it's going to be... I feel like 10 is going to be my first one. That's why I love that card. Bro, that card is great. All right, let's play again. Let's play one more time. Oh, wait, actually, because Rakes-a-Lot wants to play, let me play him, and I'll get back to you. We can do like a rotation, just to be fair to everybody. Opponent challenge canceled. Thank you so much for understanding. Rakes-a-Lot, you want to post your ID? My ID is Ubay. Hashtag 13815. If you can see that on the screen. I have a few other decks to play, but I mainly play Brawl. Yeah, we can run through your entire gauntlet. That green deck, the one I just played, might be my bane, just like Stranger's white deck. Stranger's white deck is just absurd. I have not come even close to beating it. There was one time, and then his internet cut out, or something like, or the game like glitched. I had a great opening hand basically, and I couldn't play it. It still haunts me. Still haunts me because I had a chance, and it was ripped away from me before I could even try. I probably still would have lost. That deck's nuts. I kind of want the deck list, but I don't want it that bad. I don't want to waste my precious resources because I do want to play Brawl. It haunts me too. Thank you. At least it's more than just me. I probably still would have lost. It's probably just me being a dummy. I have 3 decks, and my deck is all the 1-cost Death Toucher. I've been in fight spells. The 1-cost Death Touchers seems like a nightmare for my deck. Because as soon as like 1, or if I'm lucky, 2 of my creatures die, is basically GG's. Because like I have very little draw cards. The only draw card I have is Feather of Flight, and it doesn't counteract the negatives. All right, time to play Rakes-a-Lot, which is a sweet freaking name. Sweet freaking name, and his profile picture is pretty cool. My deck is just aggro, no draw, nothing. That seems like mine, so it might be a good matchup. And I have to say, Rakes-a-Lot, if you're listening, my hand's pretty good. Hand's pretty good. Not the best, but it's pretty good. I'm pretty confident. Oh, it's Alchemy. You're the one that was playing Alchemy, weren't you? Okay, this doesn't seem Alchemy. I've seen this before. Let's do Veteran Survivor. And then, is it like, oh no, this might be like Stranger's deck. My deck is just aggro. Only like 4 move cards in the whole deck. Oh, that could be a very good game. I've seen this card many a time. Still don't know what it does. I always pass over it. Because I used to be a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Even though that feels like a slur at this point. Whenever this artifact enters... Excuse me. That was embarrassing. Enters or leaves the battlefield, draw a card. Sacrifice the artifact, put a stun... Oh, yeah. Now I know. Okay, time to just go for it, eh? Let's counteract all that life you're gaining. You gotta go fast before you draw all your gosh darn cards, huh? That's my plan. Don't know if it's a good one. But these sleeves are sleek. Am I missing anything? No, I didn't. Oh, I am. It's so hard to balance how much removal to put in. I want to do my shit, but all the decks are too fast nowadays. Yeah, I tried to add removal to this deck right here, and it didn't work because like you have to play your deck strategies. And when I was putting in removal, I was just becoming more and more slow, and I was just losing more and more games. And this tear I've been on recently, oh no, if he can remove this, it's not going to look good. This is exactly what I was referring to. Exactly what I was referring to, but I do have more than one creature, so it's not exactly the same thing. Okay, that feels bad, but it's not the worst. It could have been worse. Could have been a destruction spell. That's for sure. And this is why I play Azorius Control in Brawl. Azorius is pretty cool. I'm surprised Stranger doesn't play Azorius, because he has such a powerful white deck, but his favorite color is black. Because Azorius is white and black, isn't it? All right, now this is getting scary. This is getting absolutely terrifying. When this artifact enters XL, yeah, this is that crazy one. Oh, I hate this card. When this XL target non-land permanent opponent controls until the artifact leaves the field, max speed. Okay. Okay, it doesn't feel good. But whenever another artifact you control with mana value 3 or greater create a... Okay, maybe I get rid of this. Is this the problem? When this artifact enters Scry 2, when another artifact you control with mana value 3 or less create a 0/0. Oh, this is the problem. I hope to goodness that this doesn't... If he doesn't have another one of those, I have a chance. Because whenever this hits the field, it becomes like 10 hits the board. All at the same time, and it feels horrendous. I have to do no attacks, because I can't afford to lose any more of my creatures. No, it's blue-white. Oh, blue-black is the mirror, and I hate control. It's so boring to me, so I avoid it at all costs. That makes sense. Oh, no. I hate this deck. These things are just... Oh, I hate it. I've beaten this deck before, but... When I lose to it, I lose big time. So it doesn't feel like it's an even matchup. Because like when I lose, they create so many of these things. The Enigma Jewel enters task. Spend this mana only to cast whatever. I'm not reading that. No blocks. I have no chance if I block at the moment. I have to put some chump blockers on this. Oh, Seam Rip works. Seam Rip just barely works. Even though it literally only works for half a second. I'm going to have to hope he's running out of artifacts. That's literally my only chance. I don't want that to happen. I want to... Let's do this turn. So I can pay the 1 next turn. And I'm going to attack while the attacking is good. And I'm probably going to have to chump block. Oh, maybe not, because I gain life. I always forget about that. Good old the Height Artificer one. I hate that one. By the way, none of my other 2 60-card decks work against aggro. But hey, I have a few removal. Yeah, you don't have to play it. You can play whatever you want. Yeah, if you don't think it was a good matchup, you don't think you'll have fun, then by all means, play whatever you want. He got rid of my one thing that, I'm getting a creature back, but it's tapped. That doesn't feel great. I'm not going to block. And I'm going to hope for a Feather of Flight. They do have haste. I'm going to have to block. Oh, that sucks. I'm going to hope for a Feather of Flight. And then Feather of Flight into a 1 mana. If I Feather of Flight into a Seam Rip, then there's a chance I can pull this off. All 3 attackers. I'm gonna have to. They don't have trample though. He's only gonna block. He's only gonna do that. No attacks. What is he doing? He better not be having pity on me. That will be unforgivable. Unforgivable if he's having pity on me. Okay, well that sucks. But I guess I have chump blockers now. The game's not over unless he goes crazy. If he I don't know. There's just so much to read. No attacks. You just gotta hope to draw cracked. Let's see. But I have a few. Have you tried playing Pioneer? No, I have not. I've not played in Pioneer. I've only really tried Commander in real life and Standard on Arena just because I'm trying to pool all my resources. I don't want to spend any money at the moment. And also, thank you for being here. I think that's the first chat I read of yours. No, but I tried Pauper. He don't need to attack yet. But I think he wouldn't have won. You're right. He didn't need to attack yet. That makes sense of why he didn't. See, combat continues to be like my worst attribute of the game. Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Did not have anything of the sort. It feels absolutely dreadful to kill all. Damn, that sucks. My only win con was this card right here. So actually, Authority of Councils is pretty freaking good in this deck, strangely enough. But I survive. But I won't for very much longer. I could draw something that could maybe make it interesting, but that gives them even more constructs. Now the game's over. I didn't have a chance before, but I really don't have a chance now. Clay fried bricks. Man, this deck is just crazy. You don't need to attack. Sometimes I choose not to attack if a white player has untapped mana and cards in hand because of the removal spells of tapped creatures. You can play your red deck that got banned in Pioneer. No, you have lost this. Yeah, I lost it 100%. I knew I did, but there's I like to play it out. I knew I didn't have a chance 3 turns ago, but if 3 turns ago I drew Feather of Flight into a Seam Rip, I would have sneaked it out. Because I think that I would have had just enough for lethal on my 1 Veteran Survivor, or whatever that creature was that was buffed. I could play my red deck that got banned in Pioneer. Hopefully I didn't deconstruct it, but yeah, I could. I didn't realize that. Maybe I should try Pioneer. Do you know if that deck is any good in Pioneer? So Pioneer is just like an older card pool, right? Is that what Pioneer is? I really don't know much about any of these formats. Man, this deck is nuts. See, every time I lose in the deck, it ends up like this. So the losses have such a huge weight that it counteracts the few wins that I have, so it feels like I never win. 237 damage is nuts. That is a lot of damage. GG's, it was fun. I agree. Kind of, your deck is nuts, though. Okay, it's like tier 1.5 to 2. Not the best, but it's very good. That's probably where the deck I'm playing. Yeah, that sounds fun. Maybe I should try it. Would it be the same thing? I think someone else wanted to play, so maybe I'll do that next, but maybe I'll try Pioneer soon. Standard play. How do I change this? Find match. Oh, right here. Pioneer. Challenge canceled. Opponent has canceled the challenge. Oh, someone was challenging me? My apologies. I was checking this out. Red Prower. Halison. Is that the person I wanted to do next? I'd not recommend to craft this deck in this turn 3 meta. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't expect. I thought it would be a cracked deck to play. Let me look at this deck again. Bolt Wave. Screaming. Oh, that's not legal. This card is not legal in the following format: standard, traditional, standard. Okay. I can play this in a lot of decks then. Gitu. I remember Gitu. I don't think that was like optimal though, right? I think that was a replacement to a card that was banned, so I have to check that out. Okay, I think Haline was next. Halison. Sorry, Halison. My apologies. White aggro. There we go. Play. All right, let's go. Dragon Typhoon is a fun deck. Dragon Typhoon. That sounds like a fun deck. Dragons are always cool, but I don't know what the deck is. Is it a Pioneer deck or just any type of deck? Like a standard deck that was standard and then now it's a Pioneer deck? All right, let's see. These are new sleeves. What deck? Wait, it's a surprise. Is this the aggro deck? The Death Touch aggro deck? If so, it's going to be fun. Stomping Ground? All right, let's do Wonder Weave. So if he destroys it, he'll have to pay a tax to do so. Dragon Typhoon. What a name. What a name that is. Oh, man. I hate only having 2 lands. Like, theoretically, it's enough for this deck, but because I'm going to play this at sorcery speed in hopes I draw a land and hope he doesn't kill it. Okay, it went off. Oh, I drew a land. That always feels great when that happens. 1 attack. 3 damage while I can. Get my licks in. Man, I wonder what... No creature yet. Is this a land deck? A landfall deck? Did you tell me about the landfall deck, but I just forgot? I'm not going to be able to find that. Oh, I drew a new plane. Let's see. He's tapped out, so I have to get going. I feel like I got to get going right now. I got 4. Doesn't feel... See, I hate and love this card at the same time just because it's so expensive for my mana curve. Let's do it, though. Let's pay the 1, start scrying. Next, auto pay. Put it on my Wonder Weave. All attack, and I'll scry 1. Okay. That is a good draw, especially now that I have 4 lands to pay these cards with. 4 is a sweet spot for me. 5? Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about when I get... Oh my gosh, it feels so bad. Board wipes feel so bad when I'm playing this deck. It's just the worst feeling. But I do... This is one of the rare times that I can actually build back. However, he's keeping so much available to him that I wouldn't be surprised that that's going to happen twice. This is the first time I've seen that card played, and it looks pretty cool. Brotherhood's End? That almost looks like a Harry Potter Universes Beyond. Maelstrom of Spirit Dragon. Oof, that's a good one. Modify my Wonder Weave. I'm going to freaking go absolutely bonkers right now just because I feel like I have to. Do I do Ethereal Armor or do I do Spellbook Bender? Ethereal Armor it is, actually. I don't want to not have a creature in hand in case things go awry right now. Only 6 damage. That would be 7. That would be 8, 9, 10. Not lethal, so there's no reason to do that. But that's a fair amount of damage. And if I get board wiped, it is game over, that's for sure. End turn. Not getting greedy. Not getting greedy at this juncture. But it's going to happen sooner rather than later. Alright, he's thinking, what does this do? Whenever you cast a dragon, non-creature spell, draft a card from Dragon Typhoon. I lose this? I hope so. For my sake? But for your sake, my friend, hope not. I hope we can just end in a draw. How about that? Utopia Sprawl? Can Magic end in a draw? I've never heard that as a topic of conversation in all of my searching on the interwebs. I guess you could, burn yourself out at the same time. I wonder if there's a ruling for that. Molten Impact? Man, this feels bad. But he's tapped out now, and I think I win. I think he was right. Trust Halison. Search your library for a Snowland card. I love Snowlands. I would love to build a Snowland deck, but it's a pretty expensive endeavor to do. Okay. I'm just going to attack, right? That's it? Yeah, he said good game. Great game. We are now 1-1, and that feels great. Dragon Typhoon is... Yes, you can draw. Oblivion Ring has a clause that ends in a draw also. Oblivion Ring? That is a very cool name for a card. Very cool indeed, actually. I want to look that up. I want to look that up real fast. All right, guys. I think Halison, you want to play one more game? Or does anyone else in the chat want to play? I think I might only have like 1 or 2 more games in me for the night. And then I'll pick it up tomorrow. So before I play Halison again, anyone else? Want to see something stupid? I certainly do. It doesn't seem like anyone else wants to play, so I'm going to play Halison again. All right, let's go, Halison. Let's see something bonkers. Play in. Let's go, Halison. I want to see something at like viral worthy. Some tricks. I want to see some tricks. Is there any Unfinity cards in Arena? I doubt it, right? Because most of those things, like, you couldn't even play in Arena from what I read. It's like flip, like drop a card and whatnot, like Chaos Orb, things of that nature. I can crash the game. No, there isn't. Oh, that makes sense. There was a Pro Tour final where an infinite loop happened that ended in a draw. I think it was the last Pioneer Pro Tour. Do they? Oh, that would be a fun clip to watch. Okay, he's gonna crash the game. Now that I know that is gonna happen, I'm going to play as fast as possible. Because I don't want the game to crash. The game's been nice to me. Why would I want it to crash? Glimpse the core. Search your library for a basic card. Alright, things are already getting out of hand. I think I am going to start scrying above anything else. Next, pay the 1. I think my things are safe. Because I think he has one thing in mind. So I think my things are safe. I'd rather have an enchantment. Let's go digging for an enchantment, I think. It's my only chance to finish this quickly. If an infinite is not stoppable, it's a draw. It's a ramp deck for sure. Man, I'm excited about this. This will be the first time someone's gone infinite against me. Although those artifact decks and Ouroboros decks feel pretty close to infinite, even though they're obviously not. Oh yeah, I won't win this for sure. I got lucky, but I want to play this again because I want to see the infinite thing to happen. Double strike. Let's do, wait a second. Let's do Spellbook Vendor because that card won't end the game this turn, so I might as well do this. Pay the 1 to put on that. 2 attacks, scrying for 2. Optimus Scavenger. That is good enough. I think that's good enough, so I'm leaving it on top for both the scries. I wish you could stack up the scries. And I'm just now realizing that could have been enough. Yeah, that could have been enough. I was an idiot. I was thinking too quickly. What the hell? This is hitting my side. When this siege enters, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Put them on the battlefield tapped. Then shuffle. Oh wait, is this happening? No, it's not. I've never seen this before. Okay, I made a mistake. Mistakes were made. I should have thought more clearly about the matter, but I didn't. That was my bad. I might lose this now. Okay. Next. Let's see if I have another turn. If I have another turn, there's a chance. It's an artifact deck. It's hard to deal with if you don't do something about Synthesizer. I need to remember that. Do something with Synthesizer. Resolve. I got a 2-card infinite in my deck, but it's boring AF. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, now the game's over if I don't draw a card. And he's stocking up. Oh, it's gonna feel so bad that I would have won if I was paying attention. I should have done Ethereal Armor, Shard Mages, and I would have won. Gosh dang it. Now I'm at the mercy of this whatever infinite that he has cooking up. And now because I've been yapping so much, the garage doesn't feel nearly as cold as when I started. So the answer is just to talk and keep talking. It apparently warms me up enough. In fact, my old streaming location upstairs, I would often sweat to death. I'm not sweating now, so maybe this is the right place to be streaming. Okay, is this it? Am I witnessing the infinite? It seems pretty infinite. But it's based around land, so you can only have so many cards in the deck. How many cards do you have? 35 more. Alright, your challenge is to crash the game. That's what I was promised. No evidence here? Okay. Board wipe for 1 creature is a mood. It is a bad mood for me. Should have tried an Eldrazi deck if you want to see something crazy. Yeah, I've heard of Eldrazi's. I've never seen them in action. I did pull it when I was opening one of those pre-cons. I pulled an Eldrazi. And I was like, oh, wow. That must be spendy because of all the things I thought I knew about Eldrazi. Come to find out it was 35 cents. Well, I guess I'll just try it again. If you board wipe me again, we're no longer friends. Just saying. I'm just kidding. That was a bad joke. I take it back. When this siege enters, search your library, graveyard, or outside the game. So this is alchemy, right? This has to be the alchemy. That's what alchemy does? That is bonkers. You revealed this. Search. Oh, I didn't even read it. There it is. For each of X target, things are happening too fast. Tap everywhere that is every. What the hell is happening right now? It's a 6/5 doppelganger. For each X target permanent, create X tokens that are a copy of that permanent. Okay. I still have a way out of this, believe it or not. As long as my creature survives, I have a way out. It's a very slim shot. I have 47 cards. 4 of them are an answer. Resolve. Oh my gosh. As long as these don't have haste also. If they have haste, then this is literally bad. Board wipe. Nope. Even alchemy. Man, I missed Nico Bullas. His ultimate is literally lose the game. I need to look that up. What is happening here? Oh my gosh. Resolve all. I should have resolved all. There we go. Oh no. Okay, still no haste though. Oh my gosh. Resolve. Hopefully he doesn't do what he just did to me. I don't even know what he did. I was paying attention to the chat. What the heck? Resolve. Is he? He's not even tapped out. When this gem enters, draw a card, then you may put a land card from. Okay. You gain 4 life. Okay, now my out is no longer an out. He's gonna gain a lot of life, right? Oh no, he didn't. He didn't. Okay, my turn. Dang. I didn't do it. Thought there was a chance, but there wasn't a chance in the end. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Well, I guess I'll just make this beefy just because it'll make me feel better about the predicament. Oh, man, that sucks. It is massive, though. For what it's worth, it is pretty massive weaponry. 1 attack. You went too wide for me. If I drew, I was hoping for Feather of Flight. I'm sorry, I don't have faith in you. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate you don't have faith in me. But if I drew Feather of Flight, it would have worked out. It would have. 6, 12, 8. Whoa, wait a second. Oh no, he has a lot of stuff that you can do. It's not game on. It's not dead on board yet, though. There's a. Oh no, he has just so much stuff. Could have gone infinite last turn. Oh, you could have? Let's see it. I'm waiting for it. I'm sorry, Arvilion. I missed your message. What set am I most excited for in 2026? The only sets I know of, obviously, are Lorwyn that just came out, TMNT, and then a new Strixhaven set. I also know that they're going to do like 2 freaking Marvel sets, which is extremely annoying. And honestly, I'm not even a big fan of Strixhaven. So for the rest of the year, from what I know about the rest of the year, I'm not really excited about anything. The only thing I'm really excited about is just I'm going to be building my friends who are getting married in a couple months. I'm building them custom decks, and they picked their theme, kind of. They told me what they like. And one of the decks is like an egg. It's like an egg deck that I've been crafting for the past week or so now, but it's on and off. I haven't thought about it in a while because like this moving situation has taken up all my brain space. I'm most excited about that in 2026. Not any of the sets that are coming out, unfortunately. Yeah, I hate it too. I hope literally no one buys those sets because 1 was bad enough. You can craft a working egg deck. Well, we'll see. I found some cards that it's not going to be, I think it's going to be like a tier, what is it? It's not tier. It's bracket, right? It's going to be probably bracket 2, a solid bracket 2. However, from the bracket definitions, you can argue that it's bracket 3. However, it probably is not going to is not going to keep up with a bracket 3 deck by any means. However, I did find some synergies with some of the cards, and there's one card in particular that makes the deck pretty good, even though the deck that's not going to be the commander of the deck. I can't remember the name, but the commander itself literally makes eggs. I don't hate Spider-Man, etc. I hate how much Marvel pushes out products, how everything is repeated IPs, all crossovers, etc. You're preaching to the choir right now. A commander deck? Yes, a commander deck. 100% a commander deck. And he's gonna have, that's for her. And it's gonna be super cool because she's the microbiologist. And the commander I'm using is a biologist. It's gonna be super cool. I actually kind of want to build it on stream. But like I said, I've been so focused on moving and everything that I just haven't had the time to transport my TCG player cart into like a format that's let's play Brawl. Let's see if I have a Brawl deck. I don't know if I have a Brawl deck. These icons mean that I can't use it, right? Example Brawl deck? Oh, I can't use these. Oh, I need to craft those? Yeah, I don't think I have a deck to play you against. Not an egg team deck. So the deck will have every single egg in it. And the eggs basically, you sacrifice the egg and you draw a card. Hotley? I think that's the name of it. It's something like that. It's like a nature. Oh, Aja Palani. Yeah, Aja Palani. I think that's what it is. I just want new creative art and not just fan service for boomers. Well, very well said. Very well said. I thought you would make an egg deck, the archetype, not an egg team deck. They gave you Brawl deck for free, I guess. I got a Brawl deck for free. I don't know how. Yeah, I didn't see it anyways. I must have missed it. Let me look again. Let me go to decks. So yeah, the deck is going to have all the eggs in it. And there's going to be a sacrificing theme. And because there's only like, 6 eggs with that sacrifice it, draw a card, that couldn't be the entire deck. So I included all the eggs I could find that weren't just those specific eggs. And that one Aja Palani card is one of them. So there's going to be a sacrificing theme. There's going to be a little bit of changeling, even though not much, because that's just too easy. Okay, what do I do? How can I search for Brawl? Collection? No, that didn't work. Go back to decks. How can I search for Brawl decks? My decks? Oh, right here. All decks. Brawl. There we go. I don't have any Brawl decks. I have example Brawl decks, but I would have to craft them, unfortunately. They give it to you when you start the game. Go to decks, because egg is one of the hardest decks types to make. I'm doing it, and it might be absolute dog shite, but I'm doing it. I honestly, from the card pool, I am so excited about the deck. I'm going to include a letter saying like how to play it, or at least how I think it's going to be played. I'm also going to say, if you don't like the game at all, please give me back the deck, because the deck seems to be so cool on paper. Yeah, I don't have a Brawl deck. So when they were giving this crap out, I missed the memo, apparently. I wonder if I can buy one. Let's go to the store. I probably don't. I think the decks were like super expensive, so I probably won't be able to. Brawl, Sig, Wonder Wine, Wisdom, 6,000 gems. I have 1,000. So I can't play Brawl, unfortunately, my friends. One of the hardest things. Ugh. Well, if no one else wants to play for the evening, I think I'm gonna call it here. Bid y'all adieu, and then pick it up again tomorrow. Just make one on the fly. Easier said than done. Is there an auto make? Maybe it 100 cards. I thought it was a 60 card format. Well, I probably have a lot of white cards to choose from, so I probably will have to do white, eh? Or like a dual color with white. Okay, let's do white. And the second most common color I have, does it tell me in here? It does not. Okay, I think the easy answer would be this. But let's just keep looking to see if anything else strikes my eye, strikes my fancy. Red and white would be kind of fun. Red and green. I like green. I'm liking green more and more lately. Sokka, menace. That'd be cool. Other allies you control have menace and prowess. Okay, let's type in ally. Let's see if I can build an ally deck. How many allies do I have? I don't have that many allies. So that wouldn't be very good. Why is this an ally? What the heck? Prototype X8? That's not an ally. Choose commander first. Oh, ready to face me again? It's not that hard. Yes, I am ready to face you, stranger. Well, I shouldn't say I'm ready, but I would like to. Unfortunate, but no. Choose commander first. Friendly brawl is not restricted by anything. Oh, wow, that's kind of fun. So that's basically commander. So we could play commander. Can you play against more than one person in this game? This is an alchemy commander. Allied tribal is good, but costly. It seems costly. I was hoping that I could have pulled enough of the avatar set, but I definitely didn't. So I probably will just be making this my commander. 40 planes, not an arena on TTS though. Oh, interesting. You can search for a budget brawl deck on MTG Goldfish. Maybe I will. But I don't think, I would be able to make. It's going to be so much like my standard deck that it would probably be annoying for me. Thrash and HD, play 1v1? Yes, I will be playing 1v1. I was just taking a break because Hilton wanted me to craft this brawl deck. However, Stranger wants to get his licks in. So I am going to finally get my revenge on Stranger. He plays this one deck that I am literally 0-3 against. Tabletop Simulator. I've heard of that, but I've never used it. This is so nice for me because as someone learning the game, I'm learning way faster because it's all simulated. Whereas I know I'd be bumbling about like an absolute buffoon if it wasn't. If it wasn't that way. I don't think I responded to Stranger quickly enough. I missed his chat. And I think he might be AFK, which is unfortunate because this could have been my night. I was drawing pretty good, but I don't think drawing is the limiting factor here when I play him. All right, let's see if he plays. If he gets back. If not, maybe I'll craft the brawl deck. Maybe I'll call it an evening. I don't know. Not sure. Tabletop Simulator. It's what I use, but on TTS, you make your deck on another site like Moxfield Architect. Yeah, that someone was telling me about, I think Moxfield or Arc. I don't know which one. I need to transport that my TCG player cart into one of those things. I'm still here. It's waiting for you on my end. Interesting. Yeah, Arena's buggy as heck, man. Challenge? Let me try again. Did you get it this time? Then you just import no limits on which cards you use. Maybe I can start that tomorrow. Because I want to finish it. Because I just texted him yesterday and today about it, actually. I got his address because I had forgotten his address. I'm just going to send it to him. Because I don't think I'm going to see him before his wedding. And I'd rather him get to play it before his wedding. Because his wedding is going to be in a couple months. Brasida, welcome back, my friend. I have kept this hot streak alive. 3 days now where I'm just drawing way better than before. However, I'm playing Marsh Nemesis Stranger right now. I make my decks on Moxfield and use Scryfall, Scrytagger to search for cards. Or no having a consistent schedule, eh? Yeah, unfortunately not. I was trying to be more consistent there for a second. However, especially now with this moving thing, I'm basically just trying to get in where I can, which is probably very annoying for you. I really apologize. I really want to be consistent. The biggest task that I had on this moving journey has been accomplished, though. So maybe there's hope that I can start being more consistent sooner rather than later. All right, here's my chance to outpace him. I think that's going to be my only chance, is to outpace him. Whenever another creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. If it's a spider, that is a bit scary. I'm going to play Spellbook Vendor. I don't remember if he's had any board wipes, though. I don't think he did. He's literally, every time I've played this deck, he's milled me out, by the way, which is just a nutty statement. That means it's super consistent. Here is my physical collection from my youth. Oh, you sent a picture? Where did you send it at? I don't see it. Target creature controls game double strike. That's good. All right, double strike on my speeder. Now I'm going super aggro. Sheltered by Ghost. I know to get rid of this because that turns into an annoying little problem. Veteran Survivor. I'm gonna pay the 1 and start scrying. And I'm gonna put it on my spider, even though that doesn't seem, yeah, I don't think he's gonna take it out. All right, that was a good scry. I did not want to draw planes there. It is the Moxfield link. I've added all the cards there that I own. Wow, I think maybe, you're on YouTube, right? I think YouTube may have blocked the link because I don't see it. However, you can DM me on Twitch. If you DM me on Twitch, I can see it for sure. Wonder Weave. Let's do Wonder Weave. Let's do, I don't want my spider to die. And I want to keep scrying. I'll auto pay the 1, put it on my Spellbook Vendor. That's a 3/3, so I won't be dying and he will be. I don't want my Veteran Survivor to die, and that's probably what he would pick to make his decision. Man, that feels bad to put it on the bottom. However, it's kind of useless at this point, so I'm actually put it on the bottom, and that's useless too. Okay, 2 greedy scries there. The plane's not greedy, but the Optimus Scavenger was greedy. I cannot believe this. I think this might be the first game where I beat this deck, and I couldn't be more excited. That proves, oh my god. What the hell did I just witness? Raise the Past? Oh my god. I literally was getting so excited. Hey, but I scryed too. Oh my god, a planes? You've got to be shiting me right now. Auto pay. Put it on this. Oh, I should have put it on my Wonder Weave, shouldn't I have? Man, those things are freaking massive. At this point, do I not? I mean, his whole strategy is to get the life discrepancies so big to mill me out. So maybe I just let him attack me. Oh, I'm missing stuff. Damn, Architect's deck is just fine. Link is just fine. Huh. Yeah, I sorry guys, but I don't see the links. Man, I just don't know. I'm sure he's capable of beating me in other ways, but maybe I don't attack and Okay, if I attack and he blocks with all of those things, I sheltered by Ghost the what? I forgot. I sheltered by Ghost this, so he gets it back. So maybe I don't. So no attacks. That feels so strange. I don't know if I'm reading that right. Combat continues to be my Achilles heel. But I think I definitely wouldn't have made that decision a couple days ago. Okay. That sucks. I wouldn't have made that decision a couple days ago, that's for sure. But maybe it's still not the worst. I could draw something beneficial, and it's not a lost cause. Man, I was doing so good too. Is it worth getting rid of 2 of my creatures for 1? What did the Sheltered by Ghost get? Nothing? Huh. I mean, that in the past games, that gets the biggest out of all of his stuff. He does have 1 mana available. He could flash in like a Shard Mages, and that would feel bad. And then I would just lose my creatures for no reason. I mean, at this point, I don't need to. He does have lifelink. I'll lose 8. He'll gain 8. No blocks. I didn't need a block. So why would I even make the decision? Let's hope for, of course. It's Eerie here. What's up, Eerie? What is up? Yeah, if you can probably send me that link on Twitch. And I should be able to get it there. Modify my Wonder Weave. Just attack with my Wonder Weave so I can scry. I have to leave everything up for blockers. That is literally the... Oh my gosh. Man, I feel like I was so close to this game. This was definitely my first game. Okay, Hailson said link. First time chatter, your boy Eerie. Also, Eerie, while you're there, if you follow me, you're automatically entered to that Delighted Halfling giveaway at 25 followers on Twitch. But I'm going to check my... On Twitch, they're called Whispers, but it's just a chat. I'm going to check it right after this game. But this is a lost cause. I've read this story multiple times. The worst part about it is I felt like this one, it was close. Whereas the other ones didn't feel close. Oh, here it comes. What he just did, he always does. He mills me, so I draw planes every time. Oh my gosh. Why did I do that? Just because I could? That was stupid. All attacks. It's game over. I don't even want to continue the goddamn game. This deck is just freaking bonkers. Doesn't even make a difference. Is it this consistent against everyone? Because if that's the case, you should post it online and just be famous. Because I've never seen this deck talked about, really. However, again, that could just be my naivete. 100%. The only thing that makes it a little bit better is they give you an animation when you mill out. So it makes you feel a little bit better. You know what I mean? Just a tiny bit better about losing in such a way. Well, what a horrendous way to end the stream is to lose by mill. Man, it felt close, though. Oh, man. Should I build my Brawl deck now? Or do I just call it a night? I feel like I need to call it a night. Stranger, that was good games, by the way. If you're still out there. Oop, I just minimized the chat. That was bad. There it goes. I was close at first. I was sweating it. I feel like you're patronizing me now, but I appreciate it nonetheless. It was amazing. I feel like that was the closest game that we've had with that deck. But that deck is bonkers. I feel like... Are you just drawing just amazing against me, or is it that good against all your opponents? I'm unsure. All right, guys. I think I'm decided to call it there. My energy level is waning. My brain function is waning. But I appreciate all the new time chatters. It's very hit or miss. Bro, you hit every time against me. And that, well, it makes me feel worse that you said that. Your boy, Eerie. Good night. Thank you so much, Eerie, for being here. Hail Sin, so much fun playing against you. All y'all, you're the best. I'm trying to stream every night. So if you ever have the itch to hang out with me again, I'll be here. and it was close until I got that spider off of the board. Yeah, that was the turning point there. One day, soon, stranger, I'm gonna win against that deck, but it's not gonna be tonight. All right, guys, you're the best. Really appreciate you hanging with me. I'm gonna end the stream right now.